Donald Trump has rescinded his nomination of Elise Stefanik for ambassador to the United Nations. He says maintaining the majority in Congress is more important. Listen to what she had to say about the move.
The reality is, as Democrats, as we see in New York State, it is totally corrupt. Kathy Hochul started threatening to move the ball on the election date. You see a highly, highly politicized radical left trying to do everything they can to defeat the president. And this is about stepping up as a team. And I am doing that as a leader to ensure that we can take hold of this mandate and deliver these historic results.
Well, she's certainly a team member. Let's bring in our good friend Newt Gingrich. Great to see you, Newt. Was this a necessary move?
Well, I think there were some indications that the governor of New York was going to actually move the election all the way into next year. So they would try to strip Speaker Johnson down to a tiny, tiny margin. And I think that was a big factor in this. They couldn't just replace her seat. In addition, I think the president's come to realize that passing that really big tax cut deregulation bill is central to his presidency, and he needs her in the room getting that done.
Well, I'm glad you said that because Donald Trump says he now wants a debt limit hike tied to those tax cuts in that one big, beautiful bill. But Republicans, Newt, appear to split on how to cut spending to pay for those tax cuts. Can they get this done?
Oh, I think they'll get it done. Look, it's going to be a mess. It's going to be difficult. There'll be maneuvering and bargaining, creating new ideas. But in the end, I think that Speaker Johnson, who's doing an amazing job with almost no majority, Leader Thune, who's done a terrific job so far of managing the Senate, and the president, between the three of them, they'll gradually get there. I hope they'll get there probably sometime in May, at the latest in early June. That will give the Republicans a huge economic boost going into next year and make it likely, I think, that they will actually reelect the House Republican majority.
Wow. I want to move on to this, too. A new book coming out next week, reportedly claiming that the Democrats were planning to replace Joe Biden as early as 2023. Some thought he may even die while still in office. Now, if they dropped Biden earlier, Newt, would it have made a substantial difference? What do you say?
Oh, I think it would have made it worse for them because Kamala Harris proved she doesn't know anything, she's lazy, and she's committed to the hard left. So if we'd had a year of Kamala Harris actually in office, first of all, the dangers to America around the world would have skyrocketed because nobody would have taken her seriously. And second, the country would have been even more disgusted than it was. You know, I mean, she raised, I think, $1.5 billion in a 9-week period, outspent Trump by about 3 to 1, and lost because she couldn't answer anything. She couldn't go on Joe Rogan because she couldn't possibly talk for 3 hours. She didn't know anything. And if we'd had her as president for a year, I think it would have been a terrifying roller coaster.
Yeah. I mean, 18 months just to prove how wrong she was for the job. Yeah, I agree.
Right.
Newt Gingrich, thank you so much for joining us on this Friday. Always great to talk to you. Thank you.